This is News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Eric Morton of WDWNT.com, and here now are the top Disney park stories from around the world for August 24th, 2022. New changes to the park pass reservation process at Walt Disney World now allow guests to book more passes in one transaction. Beginning August 23rd, that was yesterday, guests could book park pass reservations across all ticket types, including single-day tickets and annual passes at the same time. Additionally, the limit of tickets that can have passes reserved will expand to 30, more than double the previous number of 12. This should better accommodate larger groups. Finally, guests can now change their date and park on their reservation without having to cancel it outright. That's a big one for me. We recently reported on a brawl at the Magic Kingdom last month involving two families after an alleged confrontation in line for Mickey's PhilharMagic. We obtained the official sheriff's arrest report this week. Video footage of the brawl, which later went viral on social media, helped Orange County Sheriff's deputies make 3 arrests. The fight shocked Disney goers who witnessed a hair-pulling, punch-throwing fight break out between two families who had been waiting in line together at the Magic Kingdom. 2 women and 1 man ended up getting arrested for battery after law enforcement officials watched that video footage. However, according to online Orange Circuit court records, no one is being charged with a crime in the court system. Seems like the 2 families from New Jersey. By the way, I want to point out, a lot of these incidents have been people from New Jersey, and for a very long time, whenever we had one of these fight incidents, people always said, oh, it's people from Florida. Maybe New Jersey's taking a shot at the title. At any rate, these 2 families from New Jersey won't have any future Walt Disney World vacations anytime soon. The report noted that Disney security issued multiple trespass warnings, banning everyone involved in the fight from the parks. The 2 feuding families had been in line next to each other at Mickey's PhilharMagic when one person from the Kyle family went back to retrieve a cell phone that had been left at a scooter. According to the report, the Kyle family member allegedly stepped on the foot or maybe pushed someone from the Richardson family. Both families gave conflicting statements about what happened, but the incident apparently led to harsh words and shoves in the line. Quote, words were exchanged between the 2 families. However, the argument ended and both families entered the show. Once the show was over, both families exited and again encountered each other. Both families believed that the other family was waiting for them related to the previous incident in the queue. An argument between both families occurred, which turned physical, involving a large number of each of the family members. Vikas Akile, 29, of Kendall Park, New Jersey, was arrested after he could be seen in a video disengaging from the fight and then running back and punching Tahisha Richardson's upper body. He also may have inadvertently struck another woman in the face in the process, giving her a black eye. Tahisha Richardson, 42, from Jersey City, New Jersey, was arrested for striking Vikas and one of his family members. Tahisha's relative Charisma Richardson, 20, also of Jersey City, was arrested after she was seen in a video kicking a woman on the ground and pulling the woman's ponytail. Charisma's family tried to pull her off of the woman. Vikas Kyle had a cut on his chin, was taken to Celebration Hospital for treatment, and then to Osceola County Jail. Tahisha Richardson and Charisma Richardson both went directly to Orange County Jail. Law enforcement also submitted a battery charge to the state attorney's office for a second member of the Kyle family, but authorities did not appear to arrest that person. In the case of Tahisha and Charisma, the state attorney's office later decided to drop charges from the investigation which has been made. It is the opinion of the writer of the case. It is not suitable for prosecution. An August 8th court filing said that anyway, so no charges were found in online court records either for Vikas Akile. We recently reported on a Haunted Mansion ornament that was either mistakenly labeled or contradicted the current established canon for the attraction by misidentifying a key character. Now Disney has relabeled the ornament to reflect the figure is indeed supposed to be the ghost host rather than Master Gracey. The character depicted in the ornament is the Hanging Man / Hatchet Man as seen in the portrait at the Haunted Mansion. Disney had previously confirmed that the Hanging Man and ghost host are the same, while vehemently stating that Master Gracey is a separate character. Given the fan theories that the ghost host and Master Gracey are the same, and the fact that they're portrayed as one character in that 2003 movie, some feared that the attraction's lore was undergoing a disquieting metamorphosis. Hopefully they can rest in peace now that the listing has been updated. The ornament sells for $24 $499. A new $600 Vera Wang tiara ear headband was released at the Magic Kingdom today. We found it at Uptown Jewelers. They are similar to a limited edition Vera Wang bridal version that we saw last year. The headband is constructed with black velvet to shape out the ears, a silver metal tiara in front, and a white organza bow. The crystals alternate with both glass and acrylic, as well as synthetic pearls to add even more shine. There are over 440 glass crystals on this headdress, fit for a princess. The crystals are hand-stitched onto the piece. There is a silicone piece that feeds into the hair when you wear them, I guess for stability. The crystals don't stop at the tiara and ears. They're also patterned down the sides of the headband. This elegant Vera Wang tiara headband comes with a dust bag, a branded box, and a price tag of $600. Maybe for $600, this Vera Wang creation with true princess sparkle can all be yours. News Today is brought to you by the Sunshine Flyer, the new 1920s rail-themed transportation from Orlando International Airports to Walt Disney World resorts. Start your vacation experience as soon as you step off the plane with motor coaches that create the atmosphere of old-fashioned passenger cars. No two vehicle designs are the same, and just in time for summer, kids ride free. If you book your trip now through Labor Day, you can enjoy free tickets for kids and reduced pricing for adults. Tickets do not need to be used during this time frame. To reserve, visit sunshineflyer.com. Guests visiting the Imagination Pavilion at Epcot yesterday morning were met with an unusual sight involving water, and it wasn't the jumping fountains. A pipe on the roof of the pavilion broke, sending water streaming into the sky. It can be seen between the entrances of ImageWorks and the Disney and Pixar Short Film Festival. Twitter user Luke Boma shared videos of the broken pipe, and of course, we had a reporter on the scene to get some photos for you. The water flowed down the side of the building, past the edge of the glass pyramids, before draining out into the walkway. Shortly after, cast members stood in front of the pavilion to tell guests it was closed due to technical difficulties. Several minutes later, the water was not visibly spouting anymore, suggesting it may have been shut off for repairs, or maybe they ran out of water. In any case, it appears the Imagination Pavilion is up today and fully operational. A new interactive remote control Star Wars droid has arrived at Walt Disney World, R2W50. We found this 50th anniversary inspired droid at World of Disney in Disney Springs. This droid has the same Bluetooth capability as other interactive droids available from Droid Depot and Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. R2W50 is also compatible with Droid Depot personality chips and other accessories. It is shaped like a standard R2 unit, like R2-D2, but it is a sparkly white with royal blue and gold accents. These are, of course, the colors of the world's most magical celebration. R2W50 includes a blue and gold remote control. Here is R2W50's backstory, according to the back of the box. R2W50 is unlike any other astromech droid in the galaxy. As a loyal astromech, R2W50 lives on Naboo, serving different members of the royal house. His droid build is similar to other classic R-series droids, but features an iridescent coloration on its body. The droid makes various light and sound effects and comes with 50th anniversary packaging, sells for $114.99. As part of the celebrations for the 50th anniversary of Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground, guests can now take part in a scavenger hunt across the resort. Cards for the hunt can be picked up at Meadow Trading Post or the Recreation Shack by the Meadow Swimming Pool. The front of the card features a bit of background information concerning the creation of the resort. It reads, "Howdy, welcome to Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground. Fort Wilderness is celebrating its 50th anniversary this year, and we're delighted to share our history and heritage with you and your family. Fort Wilderness was designed to be a live-in extension of Frontierland, allowing guests to fully immerse themselves in the story of the American frontier. The resort opened with 232 campsites, as well as the Tri-Circle D Ranch, which was built for horses that took part in the parades and cavalcades of the Magic Kingdom. We invite you to become a Fort Wilderness explorer and discover the answers to the following clues." The resort officially opened on November 19th, 1971, nearly 2 months after the Walt Disney World Resort. This scavenger hunt is exclusive to the resort. A more generic one did debut nearly a year ago, themed to the Magic Kingdom attractions. Questions draw from the past and present of the resort, including canoe rentals, Chippendales Campfire Sing-Along, the Hoop-Dee-Doo musical review, and the electrical water pageant. Some clues can be easily found, while others may require a cast member's help. A vintage map of the resort appears on the opposite side of the question, and guests who complete the scavenger hunt will receive a prize, which happens to be a button featuring the emblem of the Fort Wilderness Railroad, which operated from 1974 to 1980. An appeals court has ruled in favor of the Walt Disney Company in a lawsuit brought against them regarding the appearance of Toy Story 4's Duke Caboom, according to Reuters' Blake Britton. In 2020, K&K Promotions sued Disney, claiming that the character too closely resembled famed stunt performer Evel Knievel. K&K Promotions owns the copyright and trademarks for the late Knievel, who died in 2007. Last year, a Nevada court dismissed the lawsuit, ruling that Disney and Pixar were protected by the First Amendment, as the Canadian stuntman toy voiced by Keanu Reeves was considered transformative work that was artistically relevant to the 2019 film, while they made no attempts to lead audiences to believe that it had Knievel's endorsement. On Monday, the 9th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals upheld the decision, saying the studios were immune to trademark claims by K&K, as Caboom was clearly relevant to the film, and that unlike Evel Knievel, Duke Caboom is a fictional character in an animated film about toys that come to life. The court also noted that Caboom was given a totally different backstory, name, and appearance, making it hard to claim that it was Knievel. In a jointly written opinion, the panel of 3 judges stated even if the character may be generically reminiscent of Knievel to some extent, the district court properly concluded that it is not a literal depiction and instead shares general features basic to stuntmen. As of the writing of the article, it's unclear as to whether K&K will make any further steps to assert their claim. The latest in accessibility efforts at Disneyland Paris is the addition of audio description via the Audio Spot app at many locations. In the announcement of the new service, Disneyland Paris noted that following the successful implementation of French Sign Language and Chansonnier in select resort entertainment, Disneyland Paris continues to research opportunities for visually impaired and blind to enjoy more autonomy. Thanks to the combined work of accessibility, entertainment, and Walt Disney Imagineering teams, guests can now enjoy audio descriptions in many locations throughout the resort, including at Mickey and the Magician, as well as Avengers Campus, which has been equipped with audio descriptions in the restaurants, attractions, and Hero Training Center. Through the Audio Spot mobile app and in-park installations, guests can access audio descriptions for attractions, menus, and more. Interactive audio menus are also part of the program. The app offers French and English audio recordings made in Disneyland Paris studios and can share information about the surrounding environment via the audio that can be automatically translated into 11 other languages: Spanish, Italian, German, Chinese, Japanese, Dutch, Portuguese, Russian, Catalan, Arabic, and Danish, based on the default language in a guest's smartphone. Now, the Walt Disney World Resort and Disneyland Resort, they also offer audio description services, but guests must pay a refundable $25 deposit to rent a Disney handheld device. Recently, we reported that Zip-A-Dee-Doo-Dah had been removed from the music loop at the Disney Resort Line monorail at Tokyo Disney Resort. We now have confirmation that this was intentional and planned in advance, and that the song is set to be removed from all locations around the resort in the coming weeks. A Twitter user had reported that Zip-A-Dee-Doo-Dah had been removed from the playlist at Resort Gateway Station, a surprising move considering there are no standing, or at least no announced plans to replace Splash Mountain at Tokyo Disneyland with any other attraction. After inquiring directly with the Maihama Resort Line Company, they're the operators of the Disney Resort Line, WDW News Today was able to confirm that Zip-A-Dee-Doo-Dah has been removed from the loops at Resort Gateway Station, Bayside Station, and within the Disney Resort Line monorails themselves. They noted that this was planned for quite some time. An Oriental Land Company public relations representative then confirmed to WDW News Today that the song is set to be removed from locations across Tokyo Disney Resort in the coming weeks. They told us, as part of an ongoing effort to create an environment inclusive of all guests, we are re-examining our use of certain songs across the Tokyo Disney Resort. To coincide with World Princess Week, Shop Disney has revealed that 4 fashion designers will produce unique collections premiering at the D23 Expo. They will include an Aristocats Artist Series collection by Anne Shen, a Star Wars Guided by the Light collection by Ashley Eckstein, a Frozen Artist Series collection by Brittany Lee, and the Princess Tiana collection by Color Me Courtney. Shop Disney did some interviews with each designer, and you can learn all about it on our site. For the absolute latest Disney Parks news, head on over to WDWNT.com and follow us on your favorite social media platforms. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, The Vacationeer, the engineers of your next magical vacation. Sit back and let their team of vacation planning experts craft your family's next magical Disney trip. The best part is that their services are free. Visit WDWNT.travel for details. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to WDW News Today on YouTube for more content, click the bell for notifications, and hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of News Today with WDW News Today. You can also support the entire team behind this show by joining the WDWNT Interglobe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. For Worldwide Leader in Disney Parks News, this is Eric Morton saying enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
WDW News Tonight is our weekly comedy show combining the news of the week, comedy segments, thoughtful discussions, insane characters, parody commercials, games, and more. Watch live on Thursdays at 9 p.m. and become a WIGS member to get access to a bonus post show. Watch WDW News Tonight episodes anytime and live on YouTube, or get the audio-only version on iTunes and other podcast services.